What's up, everybody? It's Jason Cruz once again here with Legal Submission. I know it's been a while, but we've been busy, and actually there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So this is the first of a couple back-to-back episodes of the Legal Submission. But first, we're going to talk about a boxing lawsuit that was filed this past fall in the Eastern District Court of Michigan. And this involves a promoter suing boxer Soshan Ergashev of Russia. And the lawsuit was filed in the Eastern District Court of Michigan. And the basis of the lawsuit is that Ergashev was promoted by Salida Promotions, which is actually based in New York City, New York State, that is. And the crux of the lawsuit is that Ergashev, through his manager, brokered a fight in Russia in September, and this was not promoted by Salidas Promotions. Dmitry Salida is the owner of Salida Promotions, and it was made known to him that this fight was going to happen in September in Russia. So he had filed the lawsuit based on the fact that he had a promotional contract with Ergashev, and that he was not, in fact, a part of the promotion in Russia. So they filed an injunction, and long story short, the fight for Ergashev did not happen, but in fact, they did promote a fight for him in November. Now, the lawsuit is still going on for breach of contract per the promoter. Ergashev now is seeking to be represented, managed by the management group of MTK Global, which is Daniel Kinahan's boxing management company. They are claiming that Salida Promotions, the contract that he gave Ergashev, violated the Ali Act, which basically promotes and protects the health and safety of fighters. Essentially, it states that the contract that Ergashev signed and was brokered by Salida Promotions was in fact illegal. A couple of things that they pointed out was that the promotional contract included clauses which allowed Salida Promotion to slide the scale of the salary purses for the boxer based on certain things that went on in the contract. One of the things that was pointed out was in relation to purse bids. Now, purse bids seem to be unique to boxing in that a fight will be put up for a purse bid, and promoters can, as you think, bid on promoting the fight. And the issue within the contract, as pointed out by Ergashev's attorneys, was that even if Salida Promotions, Ergashev's promoter, lost a purse bid, he still owed the fighter, Ergashev, 25% of his purse. And this would seem to negate a promoter's motivation to win a purse bid, because even if they lost, they'd still get a substantial portion of the earnings from the boxer. Now, this happens. This happens with promoters who lose out. They do get a certain percentage, but 25% of the purse seems to be exorbitant, as pointed out by Salida Promotions, as pointed out in the Salida Promotions contract. Now, the lawsuit is still ongoing in the Eastern District Court of Michigan. Ergashev's lawyers are also arguing two distinct jurisdictional issues. The first thing is that Ergashev's manager was also sued, and he is a resident of Russia, so he's not. They would have to sue in Russia or another forum, not the Eastern District Court of Michigan. The contract itself has a clause which states that jurisdiction for any type of issue is in Michigan, but Salida Promotions is based in New York. The other thing is that Ergashev is arguing that the contract itself is avoidable or void or not legal in any way. So he's claiming that the court in Michigan lacks the jurisdiction. So they cannot bring the claim in Michigan. That perhaps that the lawsuit should be transferred to New York, where Salida Promotions is located. That is another issue. So it brings the overarching question in these things is that the boxer promoter manager relationship is always going to be at issue. The manager and the promoter are on opposing sides of the bargaining table always, because the manager manages the boxer. The boxer expects from his manager to go get him the best fight and also the most lucrative fight. The promoter's job is to promote fights, so he works with the manager and the boxer, but at the same time he negotiates the price of how much they will get paid. Now, Salida Promotions, the clause seems to circumvent the issue regarding getting paid, because the motivation for a boxer's promoter is to go out and win a purse bid, so they can promote their fighter, they can obtain all of the revenue streams on behalf of the fight, and in the end, make a lot of money with either the fight on streaming, pay-per-view, whatever it may be. Now, Ergashev is a good fighter. He's still undefeated, and he is probably going up in his purses. So obviously he has attracted other management teams such as MTK Global, which is also in a lawsuit with Heredia Promotions and Jojo Diaz in California. So it's hard to say if there's a pattern here with respect to trying to get certain boxing prospects out of their contracts with promoters and managers, but there seems to be something going on here. So this is a case that has flown under the radar simply because it was filed in September, at the time that Ergashev was planning on fighting in Russia. Now, Salida Promotions has said that they have attempted to get him fights, even though there's a pandemic going on. But as we know, things are opening up, and it seems as though that they make the argument that Ergashev just has turned down fights and is no longer trying to work with Salida Promotions, even though they have a contract with them. So we can see here that Ergashev and his new management group, I guess, MTK Global, is trying to break the contract with Salida Promotions. Meanwhile, Salida Promotions is trying to hang on to its fighter and attempt to rehabilitate the relationship. Obviously, with a lawsuit, it would seem to be hard to rehabilitate. So one would think that the result here probably will be some sort of settlement for Salida Promotions. But if this lawsuit continues, we could see some issues related to the Ali Act, which is of interest to a lot of people, simply because the Ali Act has not really helped out boxers in a way that the act was intended. And when I say that, I mean that there are few cases out there, few legal cases out there where the Ali Act has ruled in favor of the boxer. We could see one here related to the contractual language. Obviously, things that if the court sides with Ergashev, that the boxing contract was void or circumvented the protections of the Ali Act, then we could see maybe an overturn of contractual language in other boxing contracts in which boxers may seem held down by a promoter or manager in relation to how they receive pay. So we will continue to follow this lawsuit. There is a motion to dismiss currently pending as both parties are filing their pleadings. We will update you on that. And once again, this is Jason Cruz with the Legal Submission. More coming soon. Have a good one.